Hello everybody, Dokkan here. Welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So today, we got our boy AGL Bardock CCA. Woo! We're so excited to see the absolute mad lad himself. We'll see how powerful this guy can be. Sarcasm, I guess. I don't know. So, Bardock is just... I don't want to say he's one of the worst characters in the game, or like one of the worst ECAs in the game. But I just feel like he got the short end of the stick as well as any of these like other types of, you know, ECAs, right? Maybe he's not ready to be an absolute performer into these like tough, difficult fights. I feel like there has been something missing from this character. Who knows? I know that he was a lot bad-mouthed on JP whenever he came out, but remember, he came out with all the 9th anniversary content came out too, so that's something to keep an eye out, because maybe over here on Global, we still have these Fusion Samasu meta, we still have the Red Zone Kid Buu meta and stuff like that, and, you know, things change, right? So, let's go ahead and talk about our boy here. Revenge or low class warrior, category K +4, all stats 170. He does greatly stacked defense on base, which is very good. I feel like him getting that, I guess he will be a snowball effect character. Maybe stacking defense will help him out greatly. And then here on his passive, we look to be like pretty okay, but he's going to be very reliant on low class warrior characters, right? So the more low-class warrior characters or allies you have on the team, it will provide him with damage reduction, it will provide him with some additional attack buffs, right? So he gets K +2, attack and defense while under 50%. He gets an additional attack +50% when attacking. He gets an additional 20% up to 100%. And reduces damage received by 10% up to 50% per low-class warrior category ally on the team. He gets an additional attack +50% and attacks effective against all types when there is a Wicked Bloodline category enemy. So, pretty convenient, right, that we have our boy. I guess we're gonna be facing Freeze on this video. I don't remember when. So we're also getting the Legendary Frieza event, but I don't remember when. I feel like he came out on Saiyan Day, but we didn't have like a lot of like Wicked Bloodline category enemies for him to fulfill that condition where he was attacks effective against all types prior to his ECA, right? So pretty fun. He launches an additional attack that has a 50% chance of becoming a super when there's a low class warrior category ally attacking the same turn, and he transforms after from the 4th turn from the start of battle, or it can be activated immediately, or as you guys can say here, at any time when there's a Wicked Bloodline category enemy, which we'll be facing later on. We will go into Super Saiyan Bardock's details a little bit later on, but we're taking him with the Team Bardock team. He has a plethora of 200% leader skills. I will possibly switch it up whenever we go ahead and face Buhan, or, you know, some other difficult content type of thing, but we'll showcase our boy Bardock here. I guess I can leave intros on, but we got some OSTs playing in the background because we're on stream. We're recording this on stream. Shouts to you guys who are in the stream, both on the shorts and on the normal stream side of things. I appreciate all of you for stopping by. So if you guys don't know, I do stream very often. Make sure you guys check the links in the description for the Discord server. You guys can go ahead and check over there, not only there, but also on the YouTube community posts. You guys can see the stream schedule. I do have those updated as the weeks come by. So once the weeks come in, we will be able to just let you guys know when I will be streaming. So you guys can check that out all on the community posts on YouTube, but also on the Discord server side of things. So yeah, we have our boy Bardock here. Starter turn defense, we're at 193k. We do want to get him alongside Team Bardock because, again, Team Bardock did get a pretty good support. I told you guys that we will be looking into the future because this is the same team that I used, except for, of course, AGL Bardock, to showcase the LR Team Bardock CCA. So we'll see. We'll see how strong our boy Bardock is here. Ooh, dodge. I did forget to show the build. 9.2 million is pretty good. So I will show you guys the build that I got for Bardock. A lot of people are not gonna like it. I did give him full dodge. I did give him some additional though. I did max out a little bit of the additionals, but I did give him a little bit more dodge than additional because I feel that he is gonna be exceptional with some defensive capabilities, right? At least that's how I see it. That's how I play the game. I play the game a lot more defensively, but however you guys want to build him, you guys can go ahead and do that. Since he's doing like attack stuff against all types, he's going to be doing crits. Of course, we're not going to cater too much as to who he's going to be fighting, right? Because there's not a lot of Wicked Bloodline category fights. We're getting also Golden Frieza, which is one of the boss fights on the movie bosses Red Zone stages. He could be good in there, but you know, Golden Frieza can do a lot of good damage, so it's something to be careful, right? So here's my build for Bardock. I did give him, like I said, I kept a lot of the additionals in there, but I did give him a lot of dodges because, again, I want to make sure that he's a lot more defensive than anything else, right? Crits, I don't think is too needed, considering the fact that our boy Super Saiyan Bardock has the ability to, you know, get a chances of performing critical hits on his passive, so he's going to be doing that either way. So yeah, AGL Pod Frieza is a cheat code for his EZA. Like if you don't have Pod Frieza, you can just bring him as a friend and just take the fight down pretty quickly. All right, so Fasha, Fasha could be a pretty good support. Again, if she dodges, she is providing support. So we'll float off our boy, the LR Team Bardock, so they can be linking up pretty well with the AGL Bardock. So AGL Bardock is linking partners. We will talk about that in a second. The best linking partner, surprisingly, Bardock and Gine. This unit will get their ECAs during the anniversary, but the team composition that they're in is not going to be the greatest. But they are on Goku's family, so it could be a pretty good team build for them. So, all right, so we got some support here from Tora. That's gonna be okay. How we're linking, so we're getting everything active except for family ties. We do have to check most of the Bardocks are in there. I could have brought the physical Super Saiyan Bardock here. This guy, that physical Super Saiyan Bardock in the middle, he could be a pretty good unit to bring. So he could be linking pretty well with family ties, which is a very good attack link, and experienced fighters, which of course most of the Saiyans do have that link. We're getting some pretty good support here as well by Tora. Tora is providing 30% for storied figure category allies. And I think an additional attack and defense plus 30% if we do have a Bardock ally attacking the same turn. So we'll let Tora be on slot 1. He's not a slot 1 character, but I'll leave him on rotation just for the sole fact that we could get some support here. Next turn, we will have him linked up with Team Bardock if we don't die here, of course. Tora, you're full dodge, buddy. Right? You're gonna... Thank you. Better hope you dodge that super attack coming in, buddy, because this is an AoE. But yeah, Super Saiyan Bardock. Let's go ahead and talk about him. It's 12.6 million there. That's some pretty good attack stats there. Again, it's... I guess we can just call it, oh yeah, funny attack stat level. Woo. This is very important because we're stacking defense. This is a 50% raise in defense. So we're looking pretty good. And again, you guys saw I only have 2 crit on the guy. So, you didn't dodge. I mean, that's not a lot of damage. Not a lot of damage there. Okay. But yeah, that's a lot of support that we're getting from Tora right there. And then on the next turn, we'll float off Tora, but we will have him alongside Team Bardock, and that will be a pretty good rotation. Surprisingly enough, this character is not on Team Bardock. Because of course this is from when, of course, the Team Bardock or the Bardock Squadron sadly perished from the boy Chilled's fight. So there we go. Hey Scythe, how's it going, dude? Welcome in. We are at the moment recording the showcase for the boy Bardock, so welcome on in. Yeah, Fascia. Yeah, Fascia is very, very good. I feel like she is a very solid unit. This physical Fascia. I feel like I don't see her a lot in like some of these guys' showcases. So yeah, Fascia did took it down like a champion. So we like to see that. Yeah, this is the turn that I wanted to see, right? So Team Bardock, they're providing, what is it? I think it's 100% attack, of course, if they do attack first, right? So we're providing 70% attack and defense. Actually, no, we're providing only 50% attack and defense because this guy is not on Team Bardock. We actually mentioned that earlier. That is the unfortunate part, right? Since this guy is not on Team Bardock, he is not getting that additional support that the Team Bardock LR is providing to the other characters. So we're not getting the absolute maximal support. So it's quite unfortunate. Do we get any additional links with you? No, we lose Fierce Battle, so I will leave Tora and Bardock together. Unfortunate. Alright, so we'll do this, and then on the next turn we will transform. Again, the opinion on base Bardock is just, you know, he's going to continuously stack defense. But you do want to get Super Saiyan Bardock out just for the the strength that Bardock is able to do, like the massive attack stats that he's going to be tossing out, guaranteed crits, because of course we're fighting a Frieza or Wicked Bloodline category enemy. So hey CO, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. 13.4. That's with 50% support from LR Team Bardock and 60% support from Tora. That's pretty good. That's some pretty good stuff. Nice. And he's, you know, he's tanking like a champ. We kind of knew it, right? He's doing pretty good. So yeah, nice to see that our boy Bardock is doing that much. 13.3 million from these guys. So yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate that these guys are not on the Bardock is not an actual like Team Bardock category. That could have been a bit better on support, right, for Bardock, but it is what it is. So on the next turn we will transform. I guess I can toss out this so we can get the KO screen. Yeah, versus the Legendary Frieza event. Haven't battled it yet, but I don't think that it's that hard. We haven't had... is it in game already? The Legendary Frieza event? I haven't looked into it yet. I don't think it is. I think it's coming a little bit later on. Is it? Or did I miss the memo? Anyways, let's go ahead and transform with Bardock here. This is going to be pretty good stuff here. I wish I had the audio on for this one. There we go. Super Saiyan Bardock. So, let's see. We're going to have a lot of good links active. The only thing that we're not going to have active is the First Awaken. Unless we are running, yeah, like this Super Saiyan Bardock. That physical Super Saiyan Bardock, I should have brought him in here because he would have been a pinnacle on this team. It would have been very nice. So yeah, key +3, attack and defense plus 180%, and he gets attacks effective against all types. The man reduces damage received by 18%. Just standard naturally, so he has 18% damage reduction. He gets an additional attack that has a 70% chance to become a super. He has an additional attack plus 100% when attacking. He gets a 30% chance to performing a critical hit. So like I mentioned, I don't think he needs to crit. So this is like maybe a lot of additional character or maybe a lot of dodge for this character. I feel like dodge could be a very good thing to have here. Like I said, medium chance of performing a critical hit. He has a medium chance of evading enemies attack, including super. So in addition to the dodge chances that we gave him, we're going to be consistent with the dodges and with the crits that he has on his passive. He gets an additional key +3, a chance of performing a critical hit, and a chance of evading enemies attack, including super, plus 18%. And he reduces damage received by 18% for 5 turns. from the character's entry turn. So for 5 turns, we have 36% damage reduction. We have Ki plus 3. And we have 18% chance to performing a critical hit. And a chance of evading enemies attack, including super. With the added 30% chances of performing a critical hit and the dodges. So we have basically 48% chance to perform a critical hit, to dodge. And we have 36% damage reduction for 5 turns. Then it'll all lower down to like 30% after turn 5 from his first appearance. And then of course, since we're fading a Wicked Bloodline category enemy, we are going to be getting a additional super attack, and all of these attacks will become critical hits. So very, very strong here. So 923k defense there. Again, if you stack a lot of defense with this character and then you bring up the Super Saiyan form, you're going to be looking good. You're going to be looking very spicy here. That's a very good defense there. We're also providing some support from Tora's side of things. 60% support on his end. So we're looking very good. So let's see what is our boy's attack stat here on this one. I feel like he's going to be looking pretty good. No dodge on this one, but this is nothing. This is actually nothing. Let's see, 12.7 million. Keep in mind now his super attack does change, so he's no longer stacking attack and defense. He is greatly raising attack and defense for 1 turn. Causes immense damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. There's the additional super there because we are fighting a Wicked Bloodline category enemy. We do have the additional attack there, so there's the triple. Additional attack that has a 70% chance to become a super. Maybe this is the one that, because we're fighting a Wicked Bloodline category enemy, we had the additional there. And since we pumped up the additionals on his hidden potential, he could have tossed out another one. So that would have been pretty good stuff there. So, I mean, he did good. That was pretty good. 14 million he got. That was pretty high. Again, these attacks can become critical hits at any point in time because, you know, he has 30%. Basically, from his first appearance all the way to the 5th turn, after his first appearance, he has 48% chance to crit. So this man is just destroying everything for now. And here's where we die. Because if you guys remember the last video where I showcased the Team Bardock, we were not looking so well. So let's see if we do indeed survive. So, but yeah, there's not a lot to show from this character. Like, he can be a very good, decent, like, build-up unit. I'm going to assume that... Oh, no dodge. Of course. I think this is how we died the last time. Yep. Well, there you go. So yeah, AGL Bardock, like I said, he is going to be a very good character, you know, building up and everything. On his base kit, he's gonna slowly but surely build up all his defense. And that defense, I believe it carries over to his Super Saiyan form. So the options or the way that you can run this character, you know, let him build up a bit on his defense. Let him do a few super attacks here and there. And then afterwards, you would see that, you know, his defense is very high too. 14,000 defense there. And I did not give him a defensive equip here and there. Right now, he's looking very, very good. So the more attacks that you give him on his base form, you know, slowly but surely, you're going to build him up so much that, you know, his defense is going to be pretty high. I've seen him over 1 million defense. So on that turn, that AGL one, he would have lived that super attack that we took from Frieza. So he looks very good. Yeah, I could have put the int EZA Team Bardock in there. I feel like they would have tanked it a little bit better. But yeah, and then of course once we go into Super Saiyan, I feel as though that is where he's gonna take charge. He has very good damage reduction. At least for 5 turns, he will have some pretty good damage reduction, and then following through that, he will continue to be a very heavy hitter once we go into the Super Saiyan status form, right? So all in all, pretty decent, okay-ish EZA. I don't think he's gonna like be super incredible. I don't think he's gonna be necessary for some of the like tough level contents, because again, hard level content at the moment are not gonna be like, if you're not, I don't want to compare these characters to, like, let's say this Kefla is insane. Gotenks, it takes a little bit for Gotenks, but Gotenks is very good. So if you give that caliber of EZA and the details of the EZA to this character, to Bardock, they will look very good. But unfortunately, they didn't give him enough strength to make him look good. So, but that is my thoughts and opinions on it. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about our boy Super Saiyan Bardock, or AGL Bardock / Super Saiyan Bardock. Do you guys think that I'm being a little bit too harsh? You guys, from the performance that you guys saw here, do you guys think that he's good? Do you guys think that I'm possibly underrating him a little bit, overrating him a little bit? Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. But yeah, hit that like button, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts again down in the comments below. I will of course be doing some more runs with Bardock. I'm not gonna cut his life support just yet. We will want to see more showings from Bardock, and maybe he will look better on very different fights or various occasions here and there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hope you guys enjoy. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.